from now and the doors open on Bristol's third beer festival. Dozens of real ales from brewers large and small are available for tasting.
Now, many of them are made locally, and one brewer is having a dig at the government over the amount of tax drinkers are having to pay. Esmond Holden is at the council house.
Thanks, Susan. Yeah, in 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes, we officially open the third Bristol Beer Festival. But come this way and we can have a sneak preview. We need one of these. And you can see this is what it's all about. We've got cider down this end, and then 82 beers all the way around here of all sorts, and about 60 brewers, I think, a lot of them from the West Country. The Buckham Brewery in Somerset, they provided these glasses, which are actually slightly larger than the glasses that you'll find in the pub, because we are apparently, according to the brochure here, short-changed when we go to the pub. Our pints aren't pints, neither are our half pints, but we're going to fill this one up. I don't drink beer very much. Richard, my cameraman, does. What are we going to have, Richard?
Oh, let's try for some Oak Hill, I think.
Okay, Oak Hill. So we're going to have some of that. Now, there are all sorts of beers of all sorts of strengths here. One of them I saw was about 8% proof. There's cider, which is 8.9% proof. And Smiles Brewery from Bristol, which are just down the road, they're launching 3 new beers here. Let me just take that from you and give you that, Richard. Oh, and you try that. Meantime, Richard Brooks, who's the chairman of CAMRA here, one of the things I noticed, you've got this beer, Great C&E Swindle, Great Customs and Excise Swindle. What's that about?
That's been brewed for especially by the Moore Brewery, and it's been sold at a rather cheap price, you'll notice, to reflect just how cheap the beer would be if it was sold at the same level of duty that the French and the other Europeans pay.
And basically what you're saying is when you buy a beer, then about a third of it actually goes to the government.
Oh yeah, it's a very high level of duty is paid on the beer, and then they charge you VAT on top of that, so you pay tax on top of tax.
Okay, Richard, what did you think of that?
Oh, excellent. Nice and hoppy.
All right, but fewer and fewer people are drinking this kind of beer, aren't they?
Well, that's not necessarily true. Some of the big brewers would have you believe that sales are falling, but in fact many of the people you'll see represented here are finding their sales are increasing, so a lot of the more quality independent beers are actually doing very well.
Which must be very encouraging for you at CAMRA. Now, if you want to come tonight, you need to go to the pub called the Bag o' Nails, which is on Jacobs Wells Road. Can't get tickets here. Afraid tickets for tomorrow and for Saturday are already sold out, but, well, there are 82 beers here. If you like beer, it really is the place to be. I'll hand you back to the studio. Cheers.
Thanks, Esmond. I wonder if beer makes your hair grow.
Well, certainly on your chest, probably, Susan.